Hi Year 6, soon to be our new Year 7 students at Denby School. So today would have been an exciting day for all of you, as you would have come up to Denby School for your transition day. We know that you'll be disappointed that you haven't been up to the school and been with us today. So we wanted to record this assembly for you to say hello and to give you some of the information that we would have done if you were with us in school. My name is Miss Jennings, and I'm a pastoral leader. I am the pastoral leader for Stevenson House. Being a pastoral leader means that I look after every student in my house to ensure that they are happy and that they are able to learn in school. Firstly, we wanted to talk to you about the houses that we have in Denby. We will all hopefully know, or you will all hopefully know, which house you are in and already have some information about your specific house.
Hello, my name is Miss Main and I am pastoral leader for Brunel House. At Denby we have 5 houses: Brunel, Curie, Darwin, Newton and Stevenson. All our houses at Denby are named after famous scientists and engineers, and it might be nice if you wanted to do a little research into the individuals that our houses are named after, so that you can see the important work that they have done throughout history and which is still relevant today. In each house, there are 14 tutor groups and approximately 260 students in each house. You will be in a tutor group with students from year 7 to year 10, and we call this a vertical tutor group. Vertical tutor groups allow you to make friends and share in the experiences of students in all different year groups, and we find it a fantastic system which our students like and really benefit from. Obviously, you will get to know us all as your pastoral leaders, but another very important member of staff in your Denby journey will be your tutor, who will be able to guide, advise, support and help you on a daily basis. You will see your tutor for 20 minutes every day during tutorial sessions or at our weekly house assemblies. So we have a pastoral leader for each house, and we're all here to speak with you today. So I'm Miss Main, I'm Brunel House. We have Mr. Hoare, who is also joining us in September, which is why we don't yet have a school photo, and he is pastoral leader for Curie House. We have Mr. Osgood, who is pastoral leader for Darwin House. Mrs. Wiltshire is pastoral leader for Newton House, and Miss Jennings is pastoral leader for Stevenson House. You will also have a progress leader throughout year 7, which is Mr. Bennett, and he is preparing a separate assembly for you today, where he can inform you a little bit more about the work that he is going to do with you. Each house is also represented by a house president and 2 vice presidents, who are all year 13 students. You will see them around and about at school, but hopefully you will see them every week in our house assemblies, which gives you the opportunity to get to know them a little bit better, to ask any questions you may have, and also to raise any ideas you have about the continued success of our houses. At Denby School, we have 3 core values, which we sometimes refer to as our school rules. And it is really important that you get to know these and try your very best to follow them every day, not only in school, but also at home and in the wider community. So our first core value is to be engaged. Now, Mr. Bennett will be speaking a little bit more about this in his assembly later, so that you understand and appreciate what it means to be fully engaged as a Denby student. Another core value is to be kind and respectful. And our final core value is to do no harm. So we would like to speak to you a little bit more about what our core values look like and how they will be in school. So I'm going to hand you over now to Mrs. Wiltshire.
Hi Year 6, my name's Mrs. Wiltshire and I'm the pastoral leader for Newton House. In order to be kind and respectful, there are lots of things that we can do. The value means not just being kind and respectful to ourselves, but to others and also to the school community itself. So we want to show that we are considerate to other people's needs. In lessons, we allow everybody to learn and to contribute. In your friendship groups and at break and lunchtime, we should also do the same and treat people kindly. We should always listen carefully to what others have to say and agree to engage with their ideas and the contributions that they've made. Being an active listener is a really, really good skill to have, as a student, it's something that you will need to use to learn, and it's something you can use in your adult life. We should always take care of our property, as well as that belongs to others and the school. Now, you need to take care of your new school uniforms. They've cost your parents lots of money. So one of the ways you can do that is make sure that everything is labelled with your name. If you borrow something from someone, make sure you hand it back and you've taken good care of it and it's been given back in the same condition that you got it. Our school environment is a very, very busy place. And at lunchtime, you've got everybody out and about with all of their friends, eating lunch and just socialising. So we need to take care of our school environment. And you do that by keeping everything clean and tidy, just like you would at home. You clear up after yourself at home and you clear up after yourself at school. All students should do that and put everything in the bins or into your bag when you have finished. We are a big, big community. So if everybody does their little bit, we have a lovely community that we're always going to be in, and we keep positive friendships with everyone as well in that community. So we're going to be kind and respectful and thoughtful to others at all times. Our other second, as Miss Main said, rule is do no harm. So that means we think about what we are doing. We look after one another and we don't hurt or upset people. Keeping safe at school is very important, and you should always follow instructions that you've been given by staff. Denby is a big school, much bigger than probably anything that you've experienced before. You should act in a safe and sensible manner. No running down corridors because you can slip and fall. Okay. And also between lessons, again, you've got to be sensible. Our corridors do get very crowded, so you've got to be very sensible and grown up in the corridors. You're going to change classroom every hour after your lessons, and you've got to make sure that you walk quickly, quietly and sensibly to your next lesson. There are one-way systems to help, but you'll get to know those very, very quickly, so I wouldn't worry too much now. We need to think about the choices that we make and how those choices affect other people and our behaviours. Not just on your friends, but your family, teachers, your classmates. Okay, so it's all part of being a community. When you're old enough to do so and you're not part of it, you should use social media responsibly and take the opportunity to read your emails and your messages very, very carefully when you think about what you're going to say to others. Also think about how they might read it, because how you say it and how you might read it could be entirely different. School is a safe place for everyone, and we all have an important role to play. Make sure everyone feels that it's safe and a happy place to be. Our third one is being respectful, okay, and doing no harm. We follow the core values, and it's a good foundation of being kind, respectful, do no harm and be engaged. It'll make your life at Denby fantastic, and it'll also make it successful. Starting school, we know, can be a very challenging time in a new environment, new people, new things to look at, and we can find it a little bit scary and a little bit worrying as well. So now that you're at a new school, you're going to have new opportunities, new friends to make. You'll find that you might not stay friends with some of your middle school friends. That's fine. You'll find new people. We have 260 new people coming in your year group in year 7. So you'll have lots of new teachers, lots of new friends, lots of new opportunities to meet, and lots of new challenges. So take them and enjoy them. I'm going to pass you now on to Mr. Osgood.
Hello, Year 6s. My name is Mr. Osgood and I'm the pastoral leader for Darwin House. So obviously moving to a new school can be quite scary and exciting, but also nerve-wracking. It's a big life change. So even if you're moving school along with some of your friends, it's normal to have doubts and worries. Okay, but while you may feel a bit worried, new situations and meeting new people can have lots of positives too. So I will give you a few tips in regards to, you know, in case you feel anxious about moving to a new school. So we know that many of you might be worried and anxious about starting a new school, especially as the past few months have been so different. But if we allow our worries to take over, it could turn a really exciting step into something that we dread. So if you're feeling worried about starting a new school, then try and think about the problem from a different point of view. Think about the things you're looking forward to. When we are worried about something, such as starting a new school and making new friends, we often feel like we are the only ones. But remember that you are not the only one. There are 259 other students who will be joining you at Denby, and they're probably all feeling the same way as you are now. Many will have the same questions that you have too. Many students who are in the years above or have even left school have been in this situation too. And we all know how you feel. Relax and enjoy the experience. Starting a new school is a really exciting time. Sometimes when we are not sure what to expect, we worry about things and we imagine the worst. Don't forget that we have sent you lots of information about the life at Denby School so that you can talk this through with your family and friends. We will keep you updated about things that are happening and what your first day might look at. Finally, you may still have some questions about starting at Denby. Look through the information that we have sent you and log on to the Denby School website to find this information and watch the video of the school that we have made for you. If you still have questions, you can ask your parents to email us at school and we'll try to answer them for you. So I will hand over now to Miss Jennings.
Thank you. So just remember that starting a new school is a really exciting time for everyone. You have lots of new teachers, lots of new friends, subjects and skills to learn at Denby. It is okay to worry and have some questions, but don't forget that this is an exciting opportunity for you and we're really excited to meet you as well. Sometimes we have to take risks and be brave. This means doing and trying things that might be unfamiliar to us, that we don't feel so good at or that we might be worried about. Being brave is not about being scared or worrying. It's about doing those things even though you might be worried about it. We have seen lots of students start secondary school and all of them have settled in well and met lots of new friends and teachers. Remember, everyone in your class will be new too, and they are all looking forward to making new friends, just like you.
Hi, my name is Mr. Hoare and I'll be the pastoral lead for Curie House. We've been told lots about Denby and our values and some tips on how to start a new school. One of the most exciting things about starting a new school with so many new people is the opportunity to make some new friends. We wanted to give you some top tips for making new friends at a new school. I'll be following some of these because, as it's been mentioned, I'll be doing that because it's a new school for me as of September. Firstly, introduce yourself to new members of your class and try and remember information about them. It may take some time to remember everyone's name, and that's okay. Try to get to know as many people as possible, but knowing people's name shows that you care. It's important to find out interests that people have. You'll find you have lots in common. You could talk to your new classmates about your hobbies and their interests themselves. Link their interests to their name, and that allows you to remember them. Maria, the hockey player, for instance. You'll have lots of time during break and lunch to meet new people. You may already know some of the people that come up in year 7 from your previous school. You may not, Try and speak to as many people as possible and always invite others to join you, especially if you notice they are sitting on their own or in a small group. When you're speaking to new friends, ask them questions about what they like and what they've been doing during the day. Remember, as it's been pointed out, it's important to listen as well as to talk. Good friends are always good listeners. Be aware of your body language. Communication is about what we say, but it's also about what we don't say. Smile when you are talking to others and be open to meeting new people. You can always tell when somebody doesn't really want to talk to you. Right? They may be standing there looking at their feet. They may be standing there with their arms crossed and trying to avoid eye contact. Think about how you look to others, but mostly smile. At Denby, we offer over 50 different clubs and activities you can get involved with. Some are during lunch and others are after school. You can meet new friends by joining clubs and give just new things a go. You might fancy the fencing club or maybe even the computing club. There are many school teams that you can join, and you can find out about all of these on the clubs leaflet on the school website, which is updated every term. By asking questions, you can find out about your new friends. You could ask whether they've played any decent games in the last couple of weeks, or if they've watched any new films, or maybe if they've got a pet at home. As I said earlier, right, being a good listener is being part of a good friend. And I think it's very important to learn that it's a skill you have to practice every day. Finally, if you have a mobile phone or other technological device, right, always aim to put it away. Your technology prevents you having really good conversations with your friends. If you have a mobile phone to contact home when you are walking to and from school, you should try and keep it in your school bag on mute. Other than that, have a good summer. See you in September.
So thank you for listening to our assembly. We hope you enjoy the last few weeks at your primary schools and you have a lovely summer. We are all really looking forward to seeing and meeting you all as soon as you start your exciting journey at Denby School. See you soon, everyone.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.